Why is it still so hard to buy a house? A lot of buyers are wondering why things haven't improved as much as we expected. A couple weeks ago, I released a video where I talked about the market shifting. We know that things are starting to change in the market, but buyers are still fatigued and want to know what the heck is going on. Hi everybody, Dan Jensen with RE/MAX Park Square in Nutley, and I want to highlight a couple things that I think are contributing factors to the market still being so competitive. So here's our market snapshot. It's the first week of August, so we're winding down the summer. Things are going to start to shift as it always does seasonally. But what we're seeing relative to the hot market we have at the moment, inventory is improving. So that's the one thing that we talked about a couple weeks ago, where the average month supply of inventory is starting to increase. Well, we're seeing it here in the national increase of 1.9% of total inventory. So that's something, but it's not really enough to give buyers the relief that they want. So we still need more inventory. Specifically in New Jersey, we need more inventory, because if you go town by town, you'll notice some have more inventory than last June and last July and last August. Some have more, some are the same. It really varies township to township. So we're not seeing that overall relief of a huge influx of inventory. But if we see incremental increases such as this happen every single month for the foreseeable future, we'll eventually get to a more centered and more balanced market. So what does this mean? Prices and sales are still high. So because there's not enough inventory, there's still a lot of competition. Prices are still being driven up. Depending on the township, the average sales price is usually 104 to 108% of the list price, meaning things are going 4 to 8% over ask on average. So still very competitive. Prices are still high. We're still hitting record highs across the nation. So that's where we are, because the inventory hasn't increased enough yet. However, we are starting to see bidding wars slow down. So while buyers are competing with each other to get these properties, there's not an influx of 40 to 60 buyers per home with everybody going over asking. There's a couple different factors for that. One, buyer fatigue. Buyers are starting to get fed up and not want to sell their soul to own a home. But also, I think the list prices have been increasing enough that buyers aren't comfortable going that far over asking, and therefore they're not bidding on every single property they see, and competition per home is starting to decrease. Because of this, because list prices are going up and bidding wars are starting to decrease, we are seeing some price drops on listings that are active, where homeowners are realizing I'm asking too much and I'm not getting the offers I want, so they're reducing their price. And then also we're seeing some more canceled deals. I highlighted this a couple weeks ago as well. That's continuing to happen. When a home doesn't appraise, if there's home inspection issues, or simply some buyers get cold feet, we're starting to see more deals fall through. So that's been a current state of the market. And then something to look forward to in terms of it happening soon, not necessarily look forward to it, eviction bans. Again, this is a state-by-state thing. In New Jersey, we're slowly phasing out the eviction ban, meaning landlords who are not receiving rent can start to evict their tenants. And what I think that's going to lead to is some landlords who decide, I don't want to do this anymore, and they're going to start selling their properties. So not only are we talking the single family and townhouse sector, needing more inventory and slowly getting it, I think the multifamily market's going to see some more inventory as well. So that should satisfy both investors and homeowners, or home buyers. What this all is going to lead to eventually is balance. That's what we're trying to get in this market. It's been such a seller's market for so long that we've said numerous times it's not sustainable. But if we continue to see inventory go up, we continue to see bidding wars slow down, and we continue to see price drops, canceled deals, basically buyer pushback against the sellers, and some more inventory maybe in the multifamily sector, I think we can see an improved market where there's a little bit more balance between the buyer's ability to buy and the seller's ability to maximize their dollar. So hopefully this was helpful and shed some light on the current state of the market, and I look forward to speaking to you next time.